This response is still to part one of the question, whereby why is it important to have arbitration clause in a contract? It is important to have arbitration clause in a contract for both the parties because it ensures that in the event that there is a dispute in the contract delivery, because this contract delivery is not just one off, it's going to happen every week and therefore for a long period of time. There would be times when certain things might not be as per the contract because of uh, somebody's negligence or something as such, and this could happen pretty often, so through this clause it can ensure that if in such a instance when there is a legal, if there's a negligence and we need to be compensated, either of the party, how can they proceed with getting compensated? There are several ways which both the parties can agree at the beginning of the contract, such that they can say, instead of going uh, to the legal normal process whereby we're going to the courts, we could have an arbitration agreement whereby we both can sit and you can highlight to me what damages have incurred, and you can highlight why you think that I've caused the damage, and maybe we can compensate you for that. So through this cause, it affects or it helps both the parties in a very positive way. Number one, it is a much faster process as compared to going to the courtroom because of the long queues and backlogs courts have. Number two, it's very, very cost friendly as compared to having a legal dispute. And number three, because both of these businesses are in production of fast moving goods, especially the grocery store is in production of very fast moving goods, and from the suppliers, and if they do not sell the product, it will be spoiled and they would incur the loss. So because of that, both the products are in a very fast moving environment, so therefore they need to be solved very frequently fast. So through such legal disputes, at least it will ensure that the operations are running smoothly, they're not being at hold, and for the purchasers and the suppliers, the customers are not saying that we don't have the goods and we're going to the competitor, and on from the suppliers, and they're actually selling, they're trying to sell what they can as per the contract terms or as per the contract order when every week, so they do not have to incur that loss if the goods are spoiled afterwards. So through this clause, it uh, it helps ensure that how things or disputes will be handled, and in the way of arbitration handling is very, very fast as compared to legal handling.